Okay, it's 5:46 and 60 degrees even on August 25th, day 144. Yeah, it's late, but I'm gonna wake up. All right, I thought I'd introduce you to the crew here at Trail Magic. We'll start over here.
Hi, I'm Grim Reaper, hiking northbound, starting Mexico, skip the Sierras.
Where are you from?
Norway.
Norway, cool.
Hello, Cheddar Honey. I'm from Seattle. I'm going northbound, skip the Sierras.
Where are you from?
My mother.
Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm Charm Pony from Oklahoma City, and I'm hiking northbound.
Cool.
Hey, my name's Gravedigger. I'm from Olympia, Washington, and I'm hiking northbound.
Sweet.
I'm Gunslinger from Tucson, Arizona, hiking northbound.
Sweet.
I'm Stinger from Melbourne, hiking northbound. Yeah.
Where's Melbourne?
Oh yeah, sorry, Australia.
Florida. She's from Florida. Can't you tell by the accent?
Hello there. I'm Star Fox. I'm from beautiful Fresno, California, and I'm going northbound.
Sweet.
Sandals from Southern California, heading Nobo.
Cool.
What's up? I'm Lucky. I'm from Bernie, California, and I'm heading Nobo.
Oh, I didn't realize. So you're from. We were there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
E. coli everywhere.
I'm Dragon. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I'm going northbound as well.
Cool. And there's one more added.
Yeah, Sloppy from Millville, Pennsylvania, and I'm heading Nobo.
Cool.
Nice southern.
That's the crew. You met the Trail Magic people yesterday. Awesome. All right, it's 9:24 in the morning. I'm just going to catch you up on what's going on. So I'm over here at this amazing Trail Magic with Cowboy and Chainsaw are the two guys who kind of run it, with the support of IBEW Local 48. It's been amazing. This is where I camped. Got dinner here. They fed us breakfast. It was amazing. Hot dogs and chili dogs, and then breakfast, pancakes and stuff like that. Obviously a whole crew of hikers here. You just met all of them. My plan had been today to hike 20 miles and then hitch into Trout Lake in order to hit the post office. This is what I'd been talking about. But I spoke to a Cowboy who's super familiar with the trails around here and the roads around here and the access points to Trout Lake. And both him and Chainsaw were like, dude, you're not really getting a hitch from there. If you want to get a hitch to Trout Lake, your best opportunity is to get it from here. Here being again mile 2200.6. So that's kind of where it's at. If I were to hike 20 miles, I would probably not be able to get a hitch. The other option would be to hike 30 miles and then get a hitch or a ride with the shuttle, but I don't feel super confident. Even if I had broken out of here early, I don't feel super confident that that I would have been able to close that 30 miles and still have time to get to the post office today, which is, again, like priority number one. So I'm not sure whether today is going to wind up being a 0 or whether today is going to wind up being a just go to town, get some food, get my boxes, and then get back on trail. That's kind of TBD. But I think I'm at least going to get a ride in now with Chainsaw. As it turns out, I'm not going to have to hitch. I think a few of us are going to get a ride into Trout Lake. I'm going to see whether there's a hotel that has room for me tonight, but if not, there's a couple places in Trout Lake, I guess, that do like showers and laundry and stuff like that without necessitating a stay or anything. So we'll kind of see how that all shakes out. I'm not really certain. Again, I do have a resupply box, and I do have, theoretically, I have my trekking pole tips here in Trout Lake as well. So I'm going to get down there, claim those 2 items, and see where it goes from there. Theoretically, I guess theoretically, I don't know. Whatever, if I do have to hike straight to the next town from here, which is looking like what it's going to be, it's only going to be 96 miles or so from this road to get to White Pass. And I already have, between the resupply box I have in Trout Lake and the food I have left over from the lack of dinner that I ate last night on account of the dinner I ate from Trail Magic instead, I should have plenty of food to go that 96 miles to get all the way to White Pass. So worst case scenario, I think this will throw me off my schedule for whatever that's worth by a day, but I'm not super concerned about it. I'm still well on track. So anyways, I think Cheddar Honey and Chainsaw might be just about ready to go, so I'm gonna grab up my stuff and get out of here, and I'll check in again. All right, it's 11:54, not sure of the temperature, but I'm down in the fine town of Trout Lake. Over my left shoulder there, that's the post office. They have strange hours. They close like in the middle of the day, I think. I don't really know what their hours is, I'd tell you, but it doesn't matter. By the time you're here, you're gonna want to recheck the hours. Right next to that is the taco place, little taco truck right there. I thought I'd just kind of give you a quick tour. So the post office did have my resupply box, which is perfect. I love it when that happens. The general store does not have my trekking pole tips, which Black Diamond said that they were going to overnight here on Wednesday, today being Friday. So hopefully when that UPS truck comes today, the kind folks at the general store tell me that they usually arrive 2 or 3. Hopefully those trekking pole tips will be on that UPS truck, but I'm really kind of just hoping because, I mean, my trekking pole tip is really winding down. Anyways, here's the general store. So that's right here. Pretty decent little resupply, super friendly people. Kind of hoping that I can get out of here and get back to trail once that UPS truck arrives. But I think meanwhile that there's a restaurant with burgers and beers and stuff down that way. So I think I'm just gonna pack up my stuff a little bit and try and see if I can't get a meal down there. Meanwhile, I did have some leftover food from this jump and more food than I need to get to White Pass, where I have another box waiting for me. So what I did was I packed up about the 2 days worth of snacks that I had left over and shipped those off to Nijmegen. So I think this will kind of be my move. I'm not going to try and avoid eating all my food. I'd rather just eat all my food. But if I do have leftover food, I always tend to resupply with more than I need. So if I do have leftover food, I'll just mail all my extras off to Nijmegen. And as I get nearer and nearer, probably wind up asking my beautiful and charming wife, Miss Daphne, if she could mail whatever it is that I have left over that I need to get from Nijmegen to the border. So that's kind of the move. Anyways, I'm gonna get moving here and I'll check back. All right, it's 84.8 degrees at 4:22 in the afternoon. There's my sign. How would you not want to pick this handsome fella up? So unfortunately, everything did not go to plan over here at Trout Lake. The town of Trout Lake is lovely. There's not much here, of course, just a couple stores and a couple small really one store, a couple small restaurants. But yeah, so the post office had my resupply box. The general store did not have my trekking pole tip. So I fired off a super friendly email to Black Diamond and asked them if they would send me new trekking poles, at least the bottom section of my trekking pole, because by the time I get to wherever they're gonna send that, I expect my trekking pole will be totally annihilated. So I'll put you down and try and hitch and talk at the same time. Yeah, so we'll kind of see if they get back to me. We'll see if I'm able to get any trekking poles. Hopefully my stuff doesn't get totally destroyed. But either way, I mean, since I got to do these miles, I'm gonna try and get back on trail and get back to where Cowboy and Chainsaw have their trail magic and just camp up there again tonight so that I can get an early start tomorrow. I'll be just a touch under 100 miles from White Pass, but I didn't ask if they send the trekking poles there. Instead, I asked if they sent the trekking poles out to Snoqualmie or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty frustrating, to be honest, but I had a fun time here in town, so hopefully I can get back and I'll check back. All right, 7:36, and I'm back up at the bail point from yesterday. My tent all set up. Happy to be back here. Super generous and amazing trail magic here. I shouldn't say I'm happy to be back here. I mean, I'm super happy for like the generous and amazing trail magic, but honestly, I'm not super happy to be back here because there's the tent. Would have rather gotten in miles today, or at least gotten all the packages I was expecting. But as it is, I mean, it is what it is. Random little on-trail zero today. I did get my resupply box again. I have less than 100 miles again to get to White Pass, so I have enough food to get there. Sent off an email, as I said, to Black Diamond. It's just a bit of a bummer day. I mean, in that I'd rather have made progress one way or another. I would have done chores or done laundry or sewn stuff or washed my body or taken a shower or anything, but that was a bit, you know, as it was just a bit of a push of a day. I mean, just kind of burned a day. I didn't get much done. So yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I'm going to try and wake up early and get going tomorrow because I really want to get back on track and start putting in miles again. So I will talk to you guys then.